Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Brian Sampson from Dunking with Wolves, coming at you with a brand new series here in my YouTube channel where I'm going to take a look at different Timberwolves players and figure out exactly what their go-to moves are and why they're so successful at that. I'm going to kick off this series by looking at Nemanja Bjelica's three-point shot and how he's been able to sustain such a high shooting percentages. He's knocked down 62.5% of his three-point attempts so far this season. So I'm going to take a look at what he's doing, what Tom Thibodeau is doing in the team in order to get him those looks, because they're doing some really unique things, I think, on offense in order to create those open looks for Bjelica. So before I dive into that, I'd appreciate if you guys would subscribe to the YouTube channel, give this video the old thumbs up, and you can follow me on Twitter at BrianSampsonNBA. Well, without further ado, let's dive in. Let's begin by breaking down his shot. I watched last year's film and compared it to this season, and two critical aspects jumped off the video. The first is Bjelica's release, as this year it's a fraction of a second quicker. To illustrate, here's a side-by-side of last year's shot compared to this season. The one on the left is last year, and you can see it's just a tiny bit slower. This may seem like only a minute detail, however, it allows Belly to get his shot off in tighter spaces and forces the D to play that much closer to him, which is huge for the Timberwolves' spacing. The second thing I noticed was how deep some of Bjelica's threes are. You see this with the Houston Rockets, and it's actually part of their strategy. The advantage to shooting so deep is it takes a defense an extra step or two to recover to the man. This opens up some of the driving lanes even more for Minnesota and gives Belly an open shot in what otherwise might be a contested jumper if his man had recovered to the original spot on the three-point line. Now, let's take a look at how Tom Thibodeau and the Minnesota Timberwolves are creating open shots for Bjelica. Some of them are coming on simple driving kicks where Belly's sole role is to space the floor for the offense. However, the most common set used to get him open is a Spain pick and roll. The Timberwolves only use this play when Bjelica is in the game, which is smart because it limits its exposure to the opponents. The Spain pick and roll is where a big man like Zhang sets a ball screen, and then Belly is supposed to set a back screen on Zhang's man. Zhang then rolls to the rim as Belly pops to the three-point line. Some of the time, Belly doesn't even back screen. He just slips it to the top of the key depending on what his defender is doing, and that's a really good read by Bjelica. Either way, it's been working, and Bjelica's been getting open looks and knocking him down from the three-point line. Here's a set the Wolves run multiple times a game, and one I did a video on earlier, so make sure you guys check it out on my channel. And this one's called their rub set. This is a play that they typically run when you see that sweet backdoor alley-oop. However, this time Bjelica pops after the screen and gets a wide open J. So the play starts with Andrew Wiggins curling off a screen from Tyus Jones, and that's the team's first look on Wiggins on the curl. However, it's not there, so the ball swung up to Belly on top, who rotates it to Jamal Crawford on the wing. Belly then comes to set a pin-down screen on Andrew Wiggins, who reads his man and tries to backdoor. However, Bjelica's man overhelps, so he pops to the wing for an open three. Yak yak! Another way Minnesota has been getting Bjelica open looks is out of the Horns series. Horns is a basic set that almost every team uses, and it's where two guys, typically big men, begin at the elbow with the ball handler bringing the ball up from the top of the court, and then there are two guys in the corner. The ball handler chooses one way to go, and that guy sets the ball screen and then rolls to the basket. The other guy on the other elbow then pops to the top of the key for an open look. And as you can see, Belly's man helps on the roller, which leaves him open for a three-pointer at the top of the key. Alright, the last strategy I've seen Minnesota use is one of the most common actions in the NBA, and that's a simple ball screen. After Bjelica is setting the ball screen, he's immediately popping to the three-point line and shooting the ball with confidence, which is huge for Bjelica. This action is one of the most basic, but also one of the most dangerous, as it's built into a lot of sets and can be used when freestyling. Let's hope he continues to shoot the ball as soon as he catches it, as he is one of the most dangerous threats in all of the NBA right now. Well, there you have it, Timberwolves fans. As you can see, Bjelica is doing some really nice things as he's shooting from a couple of feet further beyond the arc, and that Spain pick and roll that Thibodeau likes to run for him is really effective and something that they've only ran when Bjelica has been in the game. I'll definitely have more of these to come. So before that, I'd appreciate if you guys could subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video the old thumbs up, and you can follow me on Twitter at BrianSampsonNBA. Hope to see you guys next time.